Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of For Experience. Friday, heading out to the golf course, gonna go pick up my buddy Tim. Quick setup, fly rod, spinning rod, both St. Croix. Spinning rod's Rage 7-foot medium with a pop on there, 6-pound test. And fly rod is I want to say it's an 8-foot, weight 4. And alright guys, welcome back to another episode of For Experience. It's like 7 o'clock. I'm gonna go pick up my buddy Tim. We're gonna go to the golf course for a little bit. And quick setup what I'm doing. What I am throwing. Let's get some waters for today. Always stay hydrated. What do I got tied on? I always bring my St. Croix Rage rod, 7-foot medium, 6-pound test with a Stratus V25. I want to say 6-pound test with a splash it popper. I think it's gold shad or something. And then, what do we got? What do I have on? Fly rod, 8-foot. It's weight 4, with a 6-pound leader with this a small size 4 hook on it to throw just about anything I want on. Thank you guys on episode of for free. Alright guys, so we're gonna go pick up Tim right now and head to the golf course. I'm gonna show you what I'm throwing. Ice fishing rod, 2 8-ounce. I want to say they're 8-ounce split shots. No, they're not. Sorry, tiny motherfucking split shots. And then we have small, of course. I think it's a size 5, no 6 hook, 6 hook. This is for carp. I forgot the corn. Thank goodness. I'll go out there and grab it. And then got the fly rod and the splash it, St. Croix. Let's go pick up Tim. Kind of an explosive day. It's kind of overcast. Maybe they'll turn on a top water bite, but it is 7:04. Let's go slay him. All right, guys. Now we could leave and go get Tim because I got the darn. See if we catch a carp or a catfish. A guy Brandon I met at the golf course caught it had to be like 15-20 pounds, maybe even bigger carp on I think it was Panther Martin. Mind blown. So we're gonna see if we catch a carp or maybe hopefully a catfish, something. I want to catch something on corn. So guys, stay tuned. Let's go get Tim some food. Let's go slay some bass today and anything today. Let's catch some fish. Whoa! Let's go. Stay tuned. So Tim, where are we going?
Going to catch some toads.
We're gonna catch some toads. Alright guys, stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're at the golf course. We're gonna go slay some bass, perch, everything. We're gonna just destroy this pond. We're gonna rip it a new one. So stay tuned guys to watch this amazing video. Alright guys, first fish right here on top water. Another little bass. First fish of the day. Little bass on a popper. On the quick release. Wait, not really quick release. Kia. Guys, we're on one on the corn. Hey Tim. On the corn. It's a nice, dude. That's a nice perch, dude. That's a big old bluegill, dude. That's a tank gill. That is a big old bluegill. Like, oh my god, I didn't even try to get the hook out. It's in there. It's alright. It's barbless. Should pop right out. We're gonna get a little picture of this nice, this big old bluegill. The fucking tank, dude. It's a big old bluegill. If I were you, I'd be fly fishing right now, Tim. Start fly fishing. Start flying right over here. Right there, they're up shallow. Guys, we have Tim on one right here with the corn. Looks to be like a nice bluegill, I want to say. Not quite sure yet. It's pulling drag. Oh, that's a nice bluegill. He's putting up a good fight. Here, swing him on over here. Flipping him. It's not bad. Not bad, little guy. On the corn, we're seeing him up here shallow, and we're trying for carp, seeing some carp out here, but he's mouth. Let's see if it's a boy, or see if they're getting ready to spawn. No, not quite yet. Water, we just had a storm recently come through here, so water temp got pushed down to pretty pretty gosh darn cold, so now they're not really interested in spawning. Tim, you want to let your fish go? Yeah. It's up to you.
You got one on?
Yeah, I got one. Guys, we're on one right here. Little bluegill on the fly rod. He ate that gulp 1-inch minnow. That's not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. I was just letting it sit that time. Maybe you let your bait sit a little bit more, Tim. A little bit longer. Like cast it out there.
I want to see what you're throwing.
Alright, here, no problem. Need to get my... This is what I was going to tell you to throw like when we first got here. This thing. Because it imitates the feeder fish that they put in here. Hooks out. Nope. Never mind. Hooks out. It's like a little, it's a little gulp minnow.
Have one of those.
Yeah, those things I gave you. Nice little bluegill.
You tied that on your fly?
No, I just hook it on there.
Or yeah.
Yeah. Nice little guy, guys. Get the release. There he goes. Alright, guys, we're back after I just lost those two. See if I get some redemption on them. Doubt I'm gonna be able to. I got a hook in those two, so I doubt I'm gonna be able to get them back. But hopefully they have some friends. And so there's mud. I think, yeah. Did I get one? No, had a little action. Yep, got one, Tim. What is this? This is a good fish, dude. It's fighting hard. Nice perch. Nice bluegill. No, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Gonna let him run back.
Whatever you're throwing is working.
Got him deep in there, dude. Get out of there. Yeah, there we go. Tim, it's just my presentation, bro. I'm just letting it sit. I'm catching these bigger.
Yeah, but you're throwing that minnow and it seems like it's working pretty well.
I don't, if you want to throw the minnow, throw the minnow. This is a decent bluegill, dude. This is a nice one. All I'm doing with my presentation is I'm just getting it close to the cover and just letting it sit and waiting for them to hit it. But they're not really, you know, they're not smashing it like sometimes like they always do. They're just barely giving it pressure, and I'm having to watch my line. Honestly, I think the night crawler would do better. The gulp night crawler. That's right. That's a nice bluegill though. I'm gonna take a picture. Get down there, bro. Look at the tail on him. Look at the tail on that. That's a big old tail. It's a big tail. All right, remember I'm back over here. I'm gonna let him go over here. Let's get him over back. Let's get him over here. All right, guys, me and Tim, we out here fly fishing at this spot. And I'm all tangled.
For the gulp minnow, how do you work that?
I was just like, I was getting it close as I could to cover, just letting it sit, let it flutter like it died. Or maybe I sometimes twitch it like a fluke or a jerk bait. There you go. I mean, I was just letting it sit. I was just letting it sit, and I was watching my where my line meets the fly line. I was just watching that, see if it was going down. I think maybe you got one. Yeah. No, maybe not. Yeah, you got one, Tim. I think you do. Do you? Yep. Tim's on one. You got a bluegill, tip. They fight better. I told you. I told you they fight a lot better than a bass or a lot better than a trout. See, they pull pretty far, huh?
Yeah.
They hope. Yeah. I'm always recording, Tim. So just letting it sit. And watching your line. As I say, I think I saw your line move. So I was like, you think you got one? Like how you watch your line kind of start going towards the left. And see, that's why I was like, Tim, maybe you got one. And of course, fucking slamming them, Tim. God damn. All right, we have some golfers here. We'll go by this tree, then we'll come back and fish this spot. Tim's on one. It was a bass. It was a bass. They'll give it to him.
There you go, Tim, working it. There's one. Little gill. This is the smallest one of the day, Tim. I was just complimenting your. He's not that small, actually. Yeah, Jesus Christ, we're dancing. I was just complimenting how amazing your dancing is. Oh, this is. We're not really catching small ones, dude. We're catching some pretty decent ones. So guys, we're fishing here at the golf course, and there's current. There's one. Oh, Tim, I had one. Tim, I just figured it out. Like, there's current here. There's slight current. If you look at the water, there's current. That bird just said, screw you, Tim. What are you going to do about it? See, Tim? Oh, I got one. I had one. They're real subtle bites. They're just running off with it. Or they're just kind of running with it, but they're not really eating it. But like I was saying, guys, there's a current coming through here. So it's kind of taking our baits, just letting them float down just like how it's a river. Like acting like it's a river or a stream. There's bird pooping everywhere. Gotta do an opposite cast on that one. There we go. Let's get up. Let's actually get it a little bit higher. Got one, Tim. This feels like more like a decent. This one. Oh, he popped off. Quick release. Hey, Tim, that was a good one. Oh, darn it, Tim! I had another one. There's little guys. I can see they're running off with it, and I'm going to record, try to get the hook set. There he is. He has it again, I think. They're little guys, dude. I think he still has it. They have to be. Like, Tim, I'm watching my line go like this, and I go to catch up to it to set the hook, and every time I go down to get the put some pressure on it, they drop it. So I'm thinking they're little guys. That may not be a little one. Got him this time. Oh, this one's pulling a little bit better, Tim. We're doubled up. Free Experience Classic. Doubling up. Let's see which one's bigger, Tim. Tim's look like his. Tim's might be bigger than mine. Oh no, Tim, I got a tank. Hey, Tim. I don't know, but I think mine might be a different species of bluegill, or might be a I'll show you to you.
Look at that.
Damn, Tim.
Right in the lip.
Right in the lip, Tim. Nice fucking hook set.
Look at that.
I know, I saw that's been here for about 2 weeks now. It's Reaction Innovations. Let's see who's bigger.
I don't know.
They're about the same.
Yeah, they're about the same.
Yours is a sun perch, Tim.
Oh, okay.
Okay, see how it has a dull colors?
Yeah.
Well, it might be, actually, we'll tell you right now. No, it's actually, yeah, it's a bluegill. You can tell by the blue on the tail.
Okay, yeah.
See, now look at mine. Look at all that nice orange right there.
That's a nice color fish.
That's nice colored fish right there. Tim catches all the blah, dirty one. Tim, I think like most of the bluegill that I catch in the corner back here tend to be less colorated. I used to make up some words. Seem to be like less colorful. Like because they're always in that dirtier water that's back there. And then you walk 10 feet and you got like a totally different species almost, just in color wise. When I first saw this, I was like, oh my god, here we go, a pumpkin seed maybe. Honestly, I'm thinking this might be a pumpkin. No, it's not a pumpkin seed. It doesn't have all those nice pumpkin speckles all over it. But that's a nice fish right there. You good, Tim? You got yours out?
That's the second time we doubled up.
Yeah, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this on picture. We're gonna get this double up right here. Get this double up.
Don't let him go in the water. Oh, fuck, there he goes. Okay. Oh well.
That double up though. Getting that double up. And there he goes. Apparently it's in there.
He freaking swallowed the whole thing in his little mouth.
That's the smallest one yet, Tim. God darn it.
It's in there, dude.
Dig it out there, dude. Dig it on out. Use your pliers. Use your fingers. Oh my god, dude. I keep getting bits, little bits. Keep getting bites as I'm bringing it in. Need your pliers. I like your pliers better because they're smaller. Like they're more fine tips. So you can get in there. Mine unfortunately are not like that. I'm getting the smaller males to, you know, hit my minnow on the way in, like up shallow. Oh, that's a bass. Eat a bass. Bass, 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 bass. God darn it, Tim. Yeah, as they're warming up, they're coming out deep. They're coming up shallower, or they're eating more. Look at this one, Tim.
There you go.
That's another tank.
Monster.
That's another tank. Another nice bluegill. Always catch and release here, guys. Don't keep them in ponds. That's not cool. Dude, that's a nice one. And this one's not jizzing. This one's not ow. Spines. Tim, I was having a bass. Ow.
Oh, she bit the freaking tail of my minnow off the...
I was having a bass come over and taking a look at my bait.
You thought it was a bass?
Watching them, guys. We're watching them bust the mosquito fish. We're watching them bust them, and you just have to make that cast perfectly right to where they are. And you're getting, the, that's a decent. That's not decent. That's a little bit smaller guy. Nice black fin to him, little black tip to him. And just fishing this spot. They're not excreting, sperm, so they're not really. Like a couple weeks ago when I was fishing here, I was able to catch some of the bigger ones, and they were excreting, which is, bigger fish tend to spawn first. Then they tend to be the first wave of fish that spawn. And so right now we're catching these smaller ones, and we're not, they're not really excreting stuff when we bring them in. That kind of stuff. So hopefully we get some more bigger ones out here. Maybe catch some bass. Keep you guys posted with some more fish. Alright, Tim, we're on one with the corn. I didn't even know I had them. No, Tim, this one's squirting. Tim, this one's squirting.
Oh, you just got one?
Yeah.
This is a little bluegill?
Yep.
This is a small one.
Look at that. He's not really squirting anymore. He had some man stuff coming out of him. That kind of stuff. Let's throw out some. Guys, this one ate the rattle trap as soon as it hit the water, basically. I got 2 cranks into it, and he ate the rattle trap. And I mean, look at that. First cast with the rattle trap, and he ate it. Look at that. He ate that thing head first. He basically came and grabbed that, Tim. He came and grabbed that.
I think I might have some top water.
No, I wouldn't. I'd go with the rooster tail. Or unless you want to keep throwing that. I got a rooster tail if you want to throw a rooster tail. Alright, here, let me take this fish off. I thought when he grabbed it, or as soon as I hit the water, I got 2 cranks into it. I think he basically caught the bait, Tim. He caught it. He caught it as it hit the water. He ate it because I just made the right cast over to him where he was able to. That was basically luck. And right in the lower jaw, right above the gills. I don't even think I don't really have him hooked, Tim. I didn't even have him hooked. I just had the hook not even embedded into him. It was just in the loop of his gill, at the bottom part of the gill. That's a little bass. We're gonna let him get going. Let it get going. There's one on the route trap. I think it's a bluegill. No, it's a little bass. Yeah, little bass. On the rattle trap. On the rattle trap. Little guy, that horrible hook, little grab. Little guy, let it get going. There he goes. Alright guys, we're on one. This is the smallest fish of the day. Tim, this is what happens when a big fish tries to be, or when a little fish tries to be a big fish. That's a little bass. This looks just like the bass I had in my fish tank a long time ago till he got too big. And I let him go. Right here, guys, we have a Modesto golf course chunk. As you guys can see right there, that's a giant. That is a straight up giant. This is why we come out here to Modesto golf course to slay these gigantic bass. This is probably the smallest bass I've actually ever caught out of here, which is not saying much. As you guys see, it's a tiny guy. He's probably he's about 4 or 5 inches long, and he hit it like a truck. He straight up hit it. That's throwing the rattle trap right here and something shad. Yeah. All right, guys, this is what happens when you come fish this pond. You catch nothing but little ones. Like, look at this guy.
I can't fucking get it over because of wind.
Look at this guy. He's tiny. He is tiny. I know, but it was fast, so. These are the little guys that aren't fun to catch. All right, guys. This is. All right, guys. So this is what it's like here. You come fish nice where all this nice grass is. What do you find? You find even smaller bluegill. Even smaller bluegill. Look at this guy. That's like, you could actually has beautiful colors for him though. Beautiful little guy. But there's no size. Where are the big ones at? I'm gonna be throwing a frog there, but I didn't bring a bait caster and braid. So that's my fault. Little guy, little release. Good one, Tim. Is a good perch. Sight casting or sight fly fishing, sight casting for big old perch. Hey, that's a fatty, dude. Oop, fatty bluegill. That's the one I'm out spines. That's the one I've been going after for a while, Tim. That's a fatty. That deserves a picture. Out here fly fishing for him. Alright, guys, wasn't recording, but look at this right here. That's probably the biggest fish of the day as of right now. Nice chunky bass. And yet again, ate it head first again, which means it's coming right at them, and they're eating it head first. Which is it's also hooked in the same spot as the other one that ate it head first. He was right out in the middle, almost out there by an isolated grass patch, which is pretty darn common. If there's a isolated grass patch out in 5 feet of water, nothing around it, there's gonna be a fish on it. All right, let's get that out of there. Let's get that out of there, buddy. How about I pull my hand out like that? Guys, Tim's on one. He says it's a nice one.
That thing is fighting.
Oh, it's a nice blue. Oh my God, Tim. Oh my God, guys, look at this one.
Dude, this
Look
is
at this one. This might be.
This is the record breaker right here.
Hey Tim, guess what?
What's up?
You just caught your first pumpkin seed perch.
Really?
Yep, that's a pumpkin
yeah,
seed.
It's spotted. Look at that.
Tim caught the first pumpkin seed of this year, of the year for me.
2016.
2016. Let's push that back down for you. Look at that, guys. Look at that, guys.
Look at this.
Got a nice
That's
bass.
a big one. Look at that.
Nice bass. And a big old pumpkin seed. Oh,
Okay.
big old spines on him. I
Careful.
forgot about that. Let's get my guy out there released.
I'm gonna take a picture of
Here,
that.
I'll hold him for you.
It's a nice
Oh.
one.
That's a nice one, guys. Take a look
Yeah,
at that. Here, yeah, you got it. Yeah, it's your fish, man.
So no, oh no, not because of that. I just couldn't see the.
You want to get a weight on him? You want to weigh him?
Sure, yeah. Let's
He's pretty heavy.
He's a couple pounds.
I say he's about a pound. I say he's around that pound.
About a pound.
Yeah, he's about a pound. He's heavy.
Hey, this might be a good spot right here. I want to fish this a little bit.
We'll fish it for a little bit. Let's get
I
the.
got my shoes super muddy trying
Yeah.
to get them out, but I gotta get this.
Here. Let's get a weight first, just in case if he pops off.
Okay.
He's freaking heavy, dude.
It's a nice perch.
He is 194. That's almost a pound, dude.
Here, back it off.
$194, almost a pound.
Yep.
Let's get that out of his mouth. Here, get your pliers out. He has all three.
Okay. At first I thought I was hung up, but I felt him jerking around.
Yeah, it's a big one.
I could
dude.
tell it was a bluegill just by the way he was fighting.
It's either a pumpkin seed or a red ear. Which I'm thinking this is a pumpkin seed. Good, I got him. So I'm gonna get a picture of him. That's a big one, dude. That's the biggest fish of the day, maybe.
Oh, nice one. Let me do
your
the
fish, bro.
honors.
Get the honors. Here, you can
Yeah.
grab by the mouth. Put your thumb in there.
There you
Oh, dude.
go. Oh, shit.
Here, pick him up by the mouth. We'll get a picture like that. This is a good one. This is a good fish. Oh, wait. Okay, get that focus. Oh, you're good. I'll send those to you. And there he goes.
Dude.
I was about to say, it's ironic. There's a perch. It's ironic that you catch the biggest perch of the day, and I catch the biggest bass so far. And this is not a bad perch either. Look at that, dude.
That's a nice one.
It's nowhere the size of your freaking red ear, Tim. All right, guys. So, video previous to this one when I caught the bass, and then Tim caught that one. I'm believing it's a red ear, not a pumpkin seed. But here we have a nice little bluegill right here on the row trap. Today, yeah, as I say, they're eating it head first. I'm having sweaty. It's getting sweaty. It's hot. There's one, Tim. We're on one.
That's super weird.
What?
Are you on one?
Yeah, I'm on one.
So bluegill?
Yeah. Decent one. Boat flip. Flipping them. This one has a disease or something on him. Hey Tim, come here. Okay. See how this goes like this?
Mm-hmm.
See how there's a little like that? What do you think did that?
Probably a bass.
Yep. I've caught in bass that have, that are like about his size that have marks going across them. That looks like something took a bite out of him, like right here.
Yeah.
Something had him, and then you have this little blood thing right here, little piece of something right there. It's gross.
Yeah, something probably good.
Oh, I went to give him a talk. Tim's on one right now. Tim says it's a nice one. Tim has a little bass on. Let's take a look at this little bass. Let's see it.
Nice one. It's fighting like a nice one.
It's fighting like a nice one. Tim's on one. Go over here, steal the spot. Throw a whatchamacallit through there. See if I get his buddy.
That thing blew up on it. Oh man.
Blew up on it. He went kabloom. Nice little guy. Nice
Was that
bass,
largemouth?
bro. Largemouth. There you go, bro. Get that. Alright, guys, I'm on one on the crankbait. It's running at me. Or not crankbait, but the rattle trap. Oh, it's a little bass. And this guy ate it head first, too. Well, not necessarily. Look at that, Tim. Dude, this is a 5-pounder. Easily 5-pounder. Did I get your hopes up when I said that? Okay, good. I thought you looked over. I said 5-pounder. You're like, oh. This one, yet again. These minnows are crap. I don't know, dude. Like the gulp stuff, when they soak in it, it softens up the. I gotta use pliers. It softens up the plastic.
What do you think it's doing?
No, you keep throwing the minnow. I'll give you more.
If you have more, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You got another one?
Little guy, pooping. I can see your bait, so let's see if we get one. I think that is a no. Damn it, I had one. I can see my line go. Yep, he has it. I think he does. Yep.
Nice.
Airborne.
Did you see that?
I'm recording. I am recording. Yay. Shrimp, airborne perch, airborne bluegill. He's fighting pretty good.
Nice little hole.
This is where I caught a 2.5 on a frog. I watched the fish. I watched the bass come after a dragonfly, and so I tossed my frog over there and caught him. Nice little guy. Alright guys, we're on one. On the bow trap. So it's a perch. I was wondering why I was running so weird. This little guy. Nice little bluegill. On the row trap. This row trap doesn't even fit in that fish's mouth. All 3 hooks. That fish was not coming off. Here comes the hard part. With all 3 hooks in such a small mouth, that would suck. That would suck. Nice little guy. Is he... Nope, not yet. Ready yet. Spawning. Alright guys, we're on. This is probably the last fish of the day. On the row trap. He hit it like he was bigger. He hit it like he was a 2-pounder. Like he really smacked it. But of course, no, it's just a little guy. That's alright. It's fun. Right now I'm trying to catch some carp. That ain't working too good. Tim has one, guys. Oh, Tim has a nice bass on, guys.
Yeah, it's not that nice.
Tim has a nice one right now. As I'm walking away.
There we go.
There's a nice one. Tim boat
I'm
flipping.
gonna make one cast right.
I'm gonna make one cast right here and Tim catches one. Might be the biggest one of the day. I don't know. I want one on the row trap. I'll look at the videos and see which one's bigger. I think yours might be.
Should we weigh him? He's a chunk.
No, he's not a chunk, bro. He's a chunk. There's a couple little guys over here. I may go for them. Come on, Tim. We need to get that release, bro. Does he have 2 or 1?
Just one. You might have to get the
Don't worry
pliers
about it.
out
Watch
for
this.
it. Oh, nice.
All right, let him go. Get that release. All right. All right, guys. I'm on one. I'm on one. Of course, Tim's is bigger than mine. Throwing a trout bait, throwing a freaking rooster tail. Get that release though. All right, guys. I'm on another one. This seems to be like a little bit bigger one. Little bass. Double back on him. Never should do that in tournament. A little bigger. Alright guys, overall, an explosive day. Caught a lot of fish, mostly bluegill. Tim caught a giant red ear. A giant red ear. That's like a lifetime achievement right there. To catch one that size. Close to a pound. It was a pound. My scale's off a little bit. It was a giant. And I give him that. We caught some bass, mostly through some fly rods, reaction baits all day. Never had to slow down once. In the morning it was slow. As the sun came out, fish turned on, the bite turned on. We were catching them left and right, fly fishing, crankbaits, rooster tails, or not crankbaits, but bow traps. So guys, this is another explosive episode of the Freight Experience with guests. We doubled up twice, which is amazing. So stay tuned guys for another episode of the Freight Experience.